Alright everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight's stream calls for something a little different, something you won't find in any guidebook. Oh, okay, no tower references right now. What we're gonna be doing, let me turn this music down, is going through a ton of old SiIvagunner lore. So, I happen to forget most of it. When the Christmas Comeback Crisis first started, I caught up with them, and then I stopped keeping up with them, and then I forgot everything. But I have been kindly linked to the official SiIvagunner listing here, where it's the full Siva story, and hopefully, oh, let me adjust that. There we go. But anyway, it's very long. We're certainly not going to be able to get through all of it tonight, but it's in order, which saves me of having to figure out what order these go in. So, yeah. Oh, let me pause this so we don't get the next one. Okay, there we go. Now, I have a question. Should I... Okay. It's a non-question. I'm gonna start by trying to read all the text on screen, so you all can have this in the background and have me read it out. If I get tired of that partway through the stream, that may be a thing, but at least I'm gonna start out attempting to narrate, and then, you know, pausing to speak. And if you don't want me pausing to speak, this is probably not the right stream, because this is a reaction stream, and some of you all probably want to hear my thoughts. And if the story's being actively played out, I will have to pause it to get my thoughts out. So, anyway. Yeah. But yeah, Happy New Year for those of you who are already in the New Year. Again, I don't know how time zones work. For me, it's 4 p.m., so I have another 8 hours until it's New Year's for me. So Happy New Year's Eve to everyone else who's in a similar time zone to me. This stream's not going to go that long, I promise you that much. Anyway. But yeah, so it includes rips that are lore relevant. Well, I mean, I guess we don't want any holes in what we see, so let's start with number 1. And again, this is not by upload date, this is by lore relevance. So the earlier events of the lore will be shown sooner. For example, the first one we're going to listen to without further ado is the creation of SiIvagunner from the Holtman archives. Now let me make sure all of this is set up. I want it theater mode. Yes, I do want theater mode. Make sure everything else is looking okay. Make sure we're good to go. Have chat up here. Okay. Oh, chronological order. I see. Alright, so let's get started. Holtman's archive file 01, creation of SiIvagunner. January 9th, 2016, Tokyo, Japan. A meteor unexpectedly crash lands outside Tokyo Marunouchi Station. I mispronounced that. No casualties or injuries, very minor property damage. Scientists are able to determine its exact origins or the type of mineral. Oh, sorry, unable to determine the exact origins or type of mineral it is made of. The best description, that is stone-like. Oh, very funny. Haha. One scientist notes that the energy rating is similar to that of the cores. Alright, they're name-dropping something called cores. Okay. Interesting that they have highlight, like they highlighted and made the word cores a different color, as if you could click on it like a Wikipedia article. Okay. Let's see. How dare I not include Subway servers here? Yeah, you're gonna have to provide your own entertainment on the side. That's why I'm reading it out loud, so you don't gotta look at the screen. You can have this like a podcast or something. Okay, an unknown wealthy individual buys the meteor for a lot of money. He takes it to his nearby apartment and decides to carve a statue out of it in the image of Antinous, a Greek idol, an icon of homosexuality in the West. Oh, the early channel PFP. Basically, the statue that is the SiIvagunner channel PFP. Got it. And I probably mispronounced that name, too. After the statue is complete, it unexpectedly comes to life, killing the person who bought it. Exact details are unclear, but an autopsy reveals nothing. Bystanders report hearing a synthetic voice. I can't replicate that specific voice, but everyone knows that voice. Yeah, it's a voice inside your head, but not the voice inside your head, if you want me to make a funny joke. I am a Giva Sunner. I only upload high-quality video game rips. Okay, it's the funny. We have the reveal of the funny. The statue hijacks the late person's computer, and soon enough a YouTube in his image is created. File end. Okay, so, a meteor created something that was carved into a statue of this Greek guy, and kills his owner, and starts uploading high-quality rips. Very cool. And something related to cores. That's what we know so far. But we don't yet know what cores are. Or at least I don't, so don't spoil me. Gay people in my SiIvagunner. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Oh, Lord. We all have one joke. Well, 7 jokes. Okay, this video is a big announcement, and it just starts with the word, ah! Just a scream. But in text form. Oh, it's our loud boy! I don't even know if I can say the second word there. I always refer to him as the loud boy because, you know, I don't know how YouTube likes people saying things.
Why are we still here? Just
okay, we got a Metal Gear reference.
to suffer. To aid you to file a copyright strike against
So, is this still Giva Sunner here?
us.
Oh, is this...
Every night, I can hear the Flintstones, Snow Halation, even Chip the Ripper.
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would
Turn the
upload
volume
a high-quality video game rip before throwing him out of a plane.
The key we've lost, the subscribers
Is this one of those Batman movies, or am I thinking of something else?
are lost.
With Bane, or is that a different movie? I've never actually
Like
seen
they're
that
all
movie.
still there.
I think it is.
No one cared to lie
Because Bane posting, I thought, was a big part.
until I aided your rips.
Yes, it is that movie. But, okay, so this is TTGD, I'm guessing.
If I keep uploading, will you be angry?
It would be extremely frustrating
Oh, it's the
An
termination.
angry guy.
for you.
Is it okay if we count... Why nickel? I mean, I guess because it sounds similar? I just say loud boy because I don't know what else to say.
You feel it too, don't you?
Terminating his account.
I don't recognize
with no
every single
high-quality video
PFP.
game rips.
So that was the original termination.
Say, it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen him do, and
And of course,
he's
this
gone
was
now.
uploaded in
I don't know what
2016.
to do. Well, I did do one thing.
Sorry
Here,
for
I'll
being
show you.
late. Well, we're 2 videos in. This is the second video in this 90 video lore playlist, so we are certainly not going to get through it all.
High quality rips are making a comeback.
So was this basically the announcement of the SiIvagunner channel after the original termination of Giva Sunner?
Celebrate the return I have
Because
compiled
obviously you have the Metal Gear funny references,
selection of the highest quality
hence the eye patch.
rips from the Metal Gear franchise.
Yes, because, you know, Phantom Pain, very funny.
The
I mean,
world calls
SiIvagunner's been tied in with Metal Gear Solid as a franchise because of this since the very beginning, so it makes sense.
for high quality rips, and we answer, no greater good, no loss of quality. I only upload high quality video game rips.
His actual name in the original Loud video is Big Ben. Okay, I mean, I guess we could refer to him as Big Ben. That's interesting. Okay, so that was the album announcement with the creation of the SiIvagunner channel. Now, let's do the second file video from the archives, which is called Termination. April 5th, 2016, Tokyo, Japan. Same location as last time. Giva Sunner, the statue come to life, has been ripping video game music non-stop since its creation 3 months ago. His YouTube channel has a modest following with fans around the world. Suddenly his account receives a copyright strike. Determined to find the culprit, he goes vigilante and apprehends 7 suspects. Oh, there's the number again. Most of these suspects could not be identified, but one of them was confirmed to be Dinkelberg. Okay, the character of Dinkelberg. I wonder what that's supposed to be referencing. And by I wonder, I know. Okay, so now, above the Pacific Ocean, Givasunner's interrogation begins. 7 possible suspects are aboard the plane, but one steps forward, Dinkelberg. So this is what we saw in the last video. Dinkelberg's true identity is revealed to be Joe Vargas, better known as Angry Joe. So that's the second PFP after the mask came off. Joe filed a copyright strike against Givasunner out of jealousy. Is that actually what happened, or is this just lore? Like, is that the actual person that filed the strike, or are they just memeing? Because, I mean, I've heard of Angry Joe. I know who Angry Joe is. Joe and his larger plane have been tailing Givasunner this whole time, and an assault is staged on Giva. In the resulting fight, he loses his eye, and a piece of shrapnel lodged inside his head. Soon enough, Joe has Giva on the edge. Okay, so there we have the Metal Gear reference with the shrapnel, yeah. Joe files a copyright strike on the spot, and just like that, Giva's channel is terminated. It was a identity fraud. So someone was pretending to be Angry Joe, like, and then they submitted a fake copyright strike. I'm assuming that's what happened. Giva himself stops moving as if the two were linked. The lifeless statue now slides out of the plane into the depths below, and Joe escapes never to be seen again. The plane crashes with no survivors. Crashing this plane with no survivors. I'm sorry, Bane posting, I have been, you know, a fan of Bane posting as a meme for a long time, so I always appreciate references to it. Okay, unknown location, Netherlands. Interesting. No, I get what you mean. I was asking in real life. Because obviously in lore, it's Angry Joe, but in real life, it was, I'm assuming, someone doing a false copyright strike on the behalf of someone else. The lifeless statue known as Givasunner is fished out of a local harbor. None of the locals are able to tell what it is. Statue is once again put up for auction and sold to none other than Chad Warden, oh boy, for $5.99 USD. Chad Warden takes the statue to his home and realizes who he is. Thinking he can ride off the coattails, Chad creates a new YouTube account, SiIvagunner. The moment the account is created, the statue comes back to life. I am SiIvagunner. I only upload high-quality video game rips. Unlike the incident in File 01, Chad Warden is somehow not killed. Perhaps SiIvagunner knew that Chad saved his life. Chad allies with the all-new SiIvagunner and thus proceeds to buy him in his own house alongside a new computer and eye patch. Thus he resumes ripping. Oh, buy him his own house. I misread that. Alright, so now we have the establishment of SiIvagunner as a channel. Okay. Some of these comments are interesting. I'm not going to read them, but some of these old comments here. Let's see. Oh, because of impersonation. Oh, pretend. Okay, yep, with the I and the L. Got it. Okay, so now we have a rip. A Megalovania rip is the next in the lore. So, let me turn that down. So, what does this have to do with the lore? This is from 2016.
Bitches.
Ah, Chad Warden, I see.
Sup, bitches? It's Chad Warden here.
Also, look, I'm not gonna bother with censoring it. Like, just self-censor. I'm just gonna play the video. If there's swearing, this is YouTube. There's swearing on YouTube. Like, I haven't pre-watched this, and I'm not gonna pre-watch this just to try to censor some swears. So, content warning, there's swearing. All right.
Alright, I'm talking about SiIvagunner fanboys.
Oh, and it's the classic sentence mixing Chad Warden. Very nice.
Chad Warden's been looking at the fanboys. Who you got? You got everybody getting all over the fucking food remix. Even if they ain't suck dick. But then
I mean, people have been hating on channel memes, you know, since the very beginning. There's always been unpopular channel memes, and some of them were known to be more nostalgic after, you know, everyone hated them in the past.
SiIvagunner show them up nose. Remix fanboys. Cry all the time, and then you dick like Bond. The video.
Because I kind of forgot how controversial Snowhalation was as a meme. You know, back in the early channel. People really hated that one.
I don't know about you, but that shit ain't baller. Alright. Chad Warden ain't gonna put up with some fucking hip hop crits. That shit talk about I fucking GXS.
This is some pretty good sentence mixing for the time. I mean, then again, there's been quality sentence mixing for a long time on YouTube, but still, this is fairly high quality.
Like, it's the best. And then you talk about how I baller ass knows. Asian remix sucks. Just
Really? Old Siva was complaining about less than 50 dislikes? Literally less than, like, 50, 60 dislikes per rip. Oh gosh, how the times have changed.
it's Asian.
This video itself has 129 dislikes.
You know what? Don't even give me that shit.
This is more censored than the CCC Chad Warden blog account on a different website. Oh. Well, I mean, again, I'm not gonna bother messing with the videos too much. I'm just gonna listen to them as they are. Let me keep reading. Well, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you.
Shit. Saying how snows lation is overused.
When in 2016 was this?
Every snow
May 18th.
lation rip. Y'all niggas be getting like 600 fucking food stones remixed. Alright. And then we got this one little fat bitch. I don't even know who's fucking.
Did the SiIva channel always take people submitting their own rips? Like, was that always a thing, or did it used to be the original group of people just doing their own stuff, and then later on they started allowing people to submit stuff to the email?
Name, but you got a little fat bitch trying to say that snows
Since the start, okay.
Ain't funny. You know what? No flash bitches.
I think you saw a Chad Warden joke in an Albuquerque vid with TF2.
Video has to make you
Reminds me of, like, some of those old Germa videos back when Germa still did TF2.
laugh. You bitch ass niggas. You should grow the hell up.
Yeah, again, there's
Dick.
swearing, but
bitch
whatever.
ass
I
babies
mean,
cry all the
self-censor
time.
if you need to.
Or I'll shove my $600 devil deal dough up your ass. Snows, lation, stresses, a crap. Alright, I don't know y'all niggas know what a crap means. Alright, a crap means as a
I will see more.
as
Okay.
possible.
Well, I mean, if SiIvagunner is
All
living with
snow-
Chad Warden in
all
the lore at this
snow
point, then it makes
lips
sense.
Follow that strict policy. A crap.
I love the way that they have the sentence, but yeah, snow halation. Classic.
Hey crap, baby. Hey crap.
Alright, let's see what the next one is. It's another Megalovania. I'm guessing it's more Chad Warden. Yeah, I do swear a good amount, so it's not... Like, the main thing is, like, not cursing like a sailor in the first, minute or two of the stream. You're usually good. With YouTube, I mean. Well, Loki needs a comeback. Well, I haven't heard too many rips with it in it.
So baby, this Chad. Alright. See Wizzy.
So, quick question. Wasn't Chad Warden's thing, like, his videos were about the console wars or something like that? Like, he was a big fanboy of... I forgot which one, if it was the Xbox or the PlayStation. Wasn't that what it all was about or something? Okay, it was. That's what I thought.
Hey, Daddy. Alright.
PS
Go by
Triple.
many
Oh, you're
different
right!
names.
PS
Big
Triple! I remember
Poppy.
him saying that!
Alright. Chad.
I did have a...
been looking.
I did have a PS3, but we didn't actually use it for games. We had like 2 games, and we only used it as a DVD player. That, like, and Netflix. We used it for Netflix to launch it, and as a DVD player. That's it.
That SiIvagunner fanboys. I get. Alright. I talked about how dicks like Bonnie snows, lashing rips was up on standard my other video. Alright.
So he's referencing the
then-
previous video.
Most of y'all niggas haven't been ballin'. And a crap. Nice. But come on now. We still got a bunch of niggas trying to talk.
This one has
shit.
fewer dislikes than the previous. This
You know
one has
what?
less
It's
than 100.
Okay, if you don't like snows, lashing, nigga, I don't even care. But
Oh,
dicks
God.
like Bonnie video.
And again, this is back when SiIva
It
considered
ruins
50
the
dislikes on a video a
for
dislike bomb.
others. You know what? See this shit needs to stop. This sense I never got to send them for quality rips. And I don't know about you, but that hate move me ain't ballin'.
It is interesting that the SiIva team was like, what if we made a shitposty response video to this meme we've been pushing, but we're gonna use Chad Warden for it? gonna put in all the effort and time to sentence mix and splice up Chad Warden just for a response video.
If we still make sense, got like 600 dicks like bonds. That shit ain't fair. If y'all niggas want stick, I know. Just look at the fucking comments. Illegal Mexican toilet, nigga.
Those are some interesting insults there.
I didn't die for this.
I love not breaking character, Lamau.
I know that this can't stop all the dicks like bonds, but at least think about what you're doing. And you know what?
I wonder how dislikes, like, with the way the YouTube algorithm works, I wonder if dislikes had a different effect on the YouTube algorithm in the past compared to what they do now. Because, you know, in the past it was like, there's differences between length being a factor, watch time hours being a factor, versus engagement with likes and comments and stuff. So, I mean, the algorithm's probably, you know, so much different than it was back in 2016.
It's like bond or not. One more thing. No, relation was a part of SiIvagunner Simpson beware. One more thing. Was always forced to be with. That's the PowerPoint of SiIvagunner. One more thing. Migra.
Okay. What a way to end a rip. Wow. Wow, that's certainly one way to end your rip. Okay. Alright, well, let's just keep going. One more thing. Alright. Oh, I've already liked this one. I wonder when I watched it, because some of these I may have watched back when they first came out. Some of these may have 26 era likes on them from me. Oh, someone put subtitles on this one. Oh, no, it's English, but it isn't.
Damn it. This is like the 5th time this has crashed today. I really need some new high-quality ripping software. This just isn't cutting it anymore.
Is he gonna ask Chad Warden for something better?
No, Zio's birthday is almost over.
I wonder when the concept of figments comes into play, because that was a whole thing with the Christmas Comeback Crisis, and we haven't really been introduced to any characters in the lore that matter other than Chad Warden, the old Giva, and the new Siva. Like, and then the few others on the plane. Like, that's all the characters we've seen in the lore so far. And when he mentions Nozomi, I wonder if he's referencing Nozomi as a ripping idea or an actual person, you know, figment. So, I mean, they probably haven't even thought about that stuff then. How much of this lore is retroactive? Like, how much of this is, like, the Siva team looking at all their old uploads and figuring out how can we incorporate this into this lore that we're making?
So, SiIvagunner.
Your daddy's worst nightmare, Lamau.
How's it going?
Ballin'.
So he is talking to Chad.
Yeah, a bunch of niggas dicks like bond. It's so dick.
Yeah, I know they can be a pain sometimes, but don't worry about it too much. That's just how they are, but I hope they can change something.
What's the name of the text-to-speech software? Because that's an iconic one.
Going.
I've said this before, but I've always associated that specific text-to-speech voice as the one that was used for the Garfield shitposts on YouTube. Like, I think I had seen some of those videos more or earlier than I had seen it used as, you know, the voice of Siva, so, I don't know. Voice Forge a wise guy. Okay. Because y'all had mentioned it in the past, I forgot. Was he in a convenience store? Oh, it's our loud guy.
Hey, I was just
Big
wondering
Ben.
if you sell high-quality software for high-quality
I voice for
rips.
Gore, Lamau. Oh, and I like the hotline bling in the convenience store music.
No, I don't mean full ripping paper. I mean full ripping music.
Insightful dialogue from Big Ben here.
That sounds good. This runs on Windows 3.1, right? Alright, I guess I'll buy this then. Thanks.
Basically a shop. Yeah, a shop. A place that we would shop in. Ah ha ha.
Boy, am I glad I learned how to speak Mandarin.
Jerry Spade Shot. Wait, is that the name of it in the lore? Oh, I like that startup sound.
All right, the new software is installed. Let's finish in this rip.
Oh. I see. Nice. Okay. And people are like, wait a minute, there's lore? They fly now? All these old comments like, wait, they're doing lore. Oh, Lord. Don't skip it, it's what do you mean, It's Barkley. The high-quality ripping in question. You know, I wonder if SiIva ever got anything different than Windows 3.1. That's the crap Southwest uses. Back when all the airline stuff went down with that big outage earlier last year, Southwest survived, and they weren't affected by it, because all their software in Windows was so old it didn't get affected. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Off-eat, Lamau. Okay, let's keep going. Another lore rip. This one's only 30-something seconds. Nothing's got worse ripping software than Tokyo. I believe that. Uh-oh, is it crashing again? SiIva's probably not happy. Reboot. So, okay, I forgot what the whole thing with the reboot was. Was it an event, or was it something else? They changed the main channel memes. Oh. Oh, so they're switching up the content. I see.
Well, I see that Futari happiness rip worked out pretty well. Very high quality, if I do say so myself.
So, they took a big break from the snow halation and the granddad, okay.
I think I should make one more snow halation rip. With this new software I got from the Negro store yesterday.
Simpsons and Family Guy, okay.
Rip will be a huge hit. Let's throw in some Flintstones too. That ought to make it grand as hell. Alright, let's roll this baby up.
And then it's gonna be the news sources instead, and SiIva's gonna be like, what? What is this? I don't know, I haven't seen the rip. Go my way from Idolmaster, Lamau. Very funny, go my way, huh? So we got a longer reboot process here. Oh god, I remember my school computers used to sound like that when we turned them on. Oh lord. Like old, like elementary.
Hey, what was I doing again? Yeah, I was going to make a high-quality rip-off go my way from the Idolmaster.
Is it just this again?
Software I got from the house he shot yesterday.
Oh, they changed the name.
Go my way rip will be a huge hit.
So we're doing other
throw
memes.
In some Simpsons too. That ought to make it though, as hell.
They rewired SiIva's brain.
Shit. What the fuck happened?
What, did Chad reset?
Why is my caddy all wrong?
Oh.
Oh, since the gun I put up a new video. What? Hey, I'm saying these scripts. What? Why is the Flintstones and snow halation?
They just want to give as many excuses to use Chad Warden saying snow halation.
This.
Oh, but my dear Chad, don't you realize?
Oh wait.
This is all your fault.
What the fuck?
Was that the text they assigned for the voice? Or is that, am I thinking of someone else?
Play dumb with me.
Because I know they're doing like different fonts.
You and I both know this is.
Oh, it is the voice. So this is the reveal of the
You're
voice.
doing.
Excuse me, but who the fuck are you?
Names are not important, but if you must,
Oh.
you may call
Oh.
me. The voice inside your head.
Oh my god, it's real! The One Piece! The One Piece is real, chat!
Gay Mexican.
So what date was this uploaded?
Ha 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 ha. Your
June.
juvenile quips amuse me so.
June of
but not as
2016.
much as your fruitless efforts trying to sway the fans.
He said it, he said the thing.
You were the one who tried to stop the fans from dislike bombing. That certainly worked out well, did it not? No, of course it didn't. And why would you even do something like that? It's not your right to tell people what they can and can't like. That's what the dislike button is
SiIvagunner
for,
Pride
is it
TikTok
not?
reference.
For
Oh,
people
that
to
one meme with the
express their
Roblox
opinion.
thing?
I was just trying to do the right thing. Hey, babe.
What's right about fighting natural evolution, my dear Chad? Don't you get it? People get tired of things all the time. The only thing you did by trying to
Yeah,
fight
the one with the
uprising
Roblox.
was
Yes,
make it
I remember
worse.
that meme.
You
Okay, that's
thrust
funny.
out
I
dear
didn't
old
know that
SiIvagunner
meme had a
and his
reference to
fans
that
into civil
line.
war before I stepped in.
What the fuck did you do?
I turned this discourse to my advantage, of course. I don't think you understand how powerful the fans are. Such pure chaos could alter entire worlds. So
So
I
are they trying to-
concentrated their discourse as energy and integrated it into the new ripping software the Negro was selling. Once Silver activated this modified software, it overloaded, causing time and space to reboot into an all-new, alternate universe.
That explains why everything's different around here.
That's right, my dear Chad.
So I forgot. I wonder if this video is trying to set the voice up as a villain or just a natural force of change or something. Because nothing the voice did here is explicitly evil. He's just like, let's change things up a bit.
The Simpsons and Family Guy replacing the Flintstones. Go My Way replacing Snowhalation. A new world, with fresh new themes and no fighting. Bigger, better, and more interesting, don't you think? And it's all thanks to you.
Fuck you, nigga. That's just bullshit. That's bullshit.
Of course he rejects it.
Ha. Such defiance. Though, I was not expecting you to retain the memories of our original universe. I thought your memory would have been
I'll
altered
give this
too,
one a like.
but apparently not, and old Silver here is starting to
Oh,
glitch
welcome
up.
to the stream.
He must be
We're a good
fixed,
8
and I can't
videos in.
have you running around blabbing and disrupting
We've just got the reveal of the voice.
the new age.
Yeah, the
can we?
reboot.
Nigga, I'll just remind SiIvagunner how ballin' is real rip fight.
I think not. I have complete dominion over this universe. Well, for the most part anyway. You aren't a part of this universe, and while I can't get rid of you, I can sure as hell keep you from reaching him. But that's not how I roll. I don't like fighting.
No more
How about
7.
this?
How can I
I
live
can make
without
you
my
a deal
funny
to restore
7?
your original
It's the only
universe.
joke I have.
Deal.
Yes, I'll need some time, like a few days, to think about a good way we can settle this. But for now, why don't you revel in some of the fantastic new rips this new SiIvagunner has to offer?
Shove it up your ass.
Oh, how you amuse me, Chad. But anyway, I must be leaving. So long.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm like Frosty the Snowman Lamau. But happy New Year. I know some of y'all, it's New Year's right now. Some of y'all, it's the tail end of the old year. I'm in the latter camp here. Again, it's 4:30 for me. I still got 7.5 hours. Happy birthday to the universe, yeah. Bro turned into Frosty the Snowman. Okay, well, let's just keep going. 2021.
It's been a while, my
Yeah. Lord. What's 9 plus 10?
dear Chad.
Well, if it ain't the gay Mexican ass in my ass.
That is a weird line. Chad Warden always had some interesting little insults there.
That's a peculiar way to pronounce the voice inside your head. Anyway, how are you enjoying these grand new rips?
I don't know about you, but that shit ain't ballin'. Alright.
Really? Well, I think they're quite fantastic. Don't you just love hearing The Simpsons or Family
I'm glad I don't have to narrate all these. I do have to narrate all the ones when we get to the CCC, because I'm pretty sure none of those have voice acting.
Guy pop up unexpectedly in a song? Not to mention how great Go My Way is.
Nigga, have you seen the comments? Niggas crying all the time.
Well, to tell you the truth, I am growing rather bored of this universe.
That didn't take him long. Wait, when was this uploaded? July? Bro had no patience. What do you mean you're getting bored after, like, what, a week or something?
And I have had to deal with a rather vocal minority of penguins.
Penguins?
But they're nothing major, just an annoying pest. In the grand scheme of things.
What about that deal?
Grand, haha.
Ah yes, the deal? Well, I have a number of options I can present to you. How about a universe where the themes are King of the Hill, Idol Katsudo from My Katsu and the Wilhelm Scream?
No.
Okay. How about the Bob's Burgers theme, Kagayuki Girls and a Half-Life 2 Zombie Scream?
Gay.
Perhaps a simple swap of the main themes of the channel is not exquisite enough for your tastes. How about a universe where we only turn video game music into Hanna-Barbera cartoon themes?
Nigga, fuck that, alright? Chad just wants the real SiIvagunner.
Let's see. The penguins are in reference to a bunch of commenters with DDD-PFPs. Oh, what? Were they like a protest group using DDD as a symbol or something? Oh, Lord. And of course y'all are saying fan channel ideas, of course.
Nah, but
I was afraid you'd say that.
Are donos
if
allowed
it's
for
what-
today? I want to say hold off until we get to a different stream that's not of this theme, because I want this stream to specifically be lore and nothing but the lore. We're gonna have a lot more regular streams down the line if you want to save yourself for that. But I think, unless it's directly lore related, hold off, is what I want to say. With the donos. And we're not going to be doing, like, submissions or anything like that. This is purely a lore stream because I need to get caught up with this. And I figured, why not turn it into a stream?
What you and the fans want, then I'll give it to you. And yes, I do have a rather strange sentimentality for it. Here's the deal, how about we merge the two universes?
Merging. Oh, interesting. Incorporating everything. So I'm guessing that's what
Without
happened.
snow halation.
what the fuck?
Chad, don't you realize? This is for the greater good? Think about it. Snow halation has caused nothing
check the
but
comments of
hatred
this
and
rip
drama
after.
for old Silver here.
That was just a bunch of niggas being bitch-ass crying babies.
No, Chad. The fans are everything. They know best. They know that despite being a part of the legacy of SiIvagunner, Snow halation is tired and has to go. It has gotten old quickly.
You talking shit. My nigga.
No, my nigga, I am not talking shit.
Just the performance,
At least
the way the text-to-speech pronounces all of this, I swear.
And Dad is a great joke and always works well in any song. Not to mention the reactions of Joel.
Well, Granddad never gets old because it's such a short little piece, you can throw it into the middle of a rip that has other themes. Like, it's so short of a clip, it doesn't really wear itself out. You can just have it be like the 1 bar's worth of notes in a different rip, and people will point and laugh at the funny. So, I mean, I don't think that's ever really gonna die.
Are charming and never get old, like all Vine Source memes.
That is true. Vine Sauce, that still pumping out, all of the team there still popping out bangers.
Snow halation is worthless, unfunny, never works well in anything, is overused, was never ever popular until it rode on the coattails of Granddad, is weeb shit, and above all, doesn't even sound good.
It's
Because didn't the voice, like, just hate anime? Or I think that may be revealed more in the CCC, I don't know.
not true.
You know it to be true, Chad. It's the reason we're all here in the first place. Don't deny it. Snow halation was a mistake. Nobody actually cares about snow halation. They only want Granddad back. The snow needs to be cleansed.
I'll never accept this.
One last dono for this year. Well, that's up to you. I mean, if it's just one to end out the year, just make sure it's not incredibly long, because I want to make sure that we don't have too big of a sidetrack from the lore-focused stuff.
Come on now, Chad. You can't let the fans down, can you? They're counting on you to bring their Granddad back. I'll give you until the 7th of July to make your decision.
This was... They
A
give him a
rather
week.
grand date, don't you think?
Grand date, haha.
No.
Enjoy the rips while they last, Chad. Time is ticking.
Oh, there's a little spike at the end. The rip ain't over. Wonder what they used as the basis for the music in the background.
What am I fighting for?
To be concluded 7-7. What were some of the comments on this one? The word grand is said 7 times throughout the video. Wow. Snow halation and granddad are like yin and yang. One can't exist without the other. Oh, Lord. And people are in the comments were actually having a war about the opinion of the voice versus Chad Warden. Oh, Lord. That is funny.
Greetings, my dear Chad.
Alright, here we go.
So Chad, our deal. What will it be? Do you want to keep
Heard
this
to give
universe
this one
the
a
way
like
it is?
earlier.
Do you want to create an all-new universe, or would you like to merge this universe and our old one?
I want the real SiIvagunner back. Merge them.
And you understand the repercussions this entails, right?
Yeah. I hate to say this, but you're right. It's for the better.
I mean, in this scenario, like, I kind of agree with the voice in this choice. Like, yeah, sacrificing Snow Halation sucks, but we know Snow Halation came back at some point, and, like, even then, I'm pretty sure the SiIva team spammed a lot of Snow Halation, so if it was at the time, I probably would have been sick of Snow Halation back then as well, so I would have been like, okay, well, if we get the most sources to choose from, then we could, that's probably the best option.
No more snow halation.
I wanted him to say the word Snow Halation one last time.
A wise choice, my dear Chad. Remember, it's for the fans. Oh, and Chad, if you happen to be epileptic, you might want to turn away. The restoration process could get a little messy on the eyes.
Interesting way to
Unless, of course,
put in your
you
epilepsy
happen to
warning.
Have seen this process before,
Also, epilepsy warning.
But you certainly couldn't have. Right. Let us begin.
Look away if you need to. Oh, and we got our Planet Robobot music there. Nice. I wonder how prevalent. Well, wait. When was the release date? Oh, I've heard this audio before. I remember this riff. Okay, let's see. Planet Robobots release date. April of 2016. So the game was fresh at the time. It had only been out for a handful of months. No wonder if they went so hard on lore, then the game would be incorporated so much into the lore. Biggest pro effects might be in the mouth. I wouldn't know. Our boy Chip. I mean, Planet Robobot kind of works for all the lore stuff they were doing, because it's all like computer stuff and robot soundy, so of course you would hear a lot of that music going forward. They knew it's a masterpiece. Well, I mean, I have nothing but praise for it. I forgot about that bit. I think that was the voice speaking through the Kongs there. Oh, we had some MatPat there. I can't believe MatPat retired, wow. Oh, and we got more Vine Sauce stuff. We actually couldn't change the music for Honey Hive Galaxy. Oh god, the epilepsy's getting a lot right now. Oh lord. Well, they're having it scroll a different direction now. 4 hours! 4 hours! That's one of my favorite memes of all time. 4 hours! Every time I'm, like, every previous job I've worked, like, whenever I got to that point in the shift, I'm like, in my mind, I have 4 hours until I get to go home.
Music.
Alright, so they cut off Snow Halation.
Hey everyone, I'm back. I only upload high quality video game rips.
Don't be sad, Chad. After all, we have created the perfect utopia for SiIvagunner. No more snow, no more discourse. Just a grand, gay old time, and high-quality rips.
It's not the same.
You can rule by my side, Chad. We can be the ultimate
This
granddad.
is so stupid.
We will usher SiIvagunner into a new high-quality era. Come now, Chad. We have
He
much work
uploads
to
rips.
do.
I wonder what the quality of the rips he uploads is. What were these comments here? The DK rap section. The background was Megalovania and on all those. I heard the game theory clip. Yeah. Yeah, some people really not happy. Oh yeah, I recognize that channel. Some people specifically not happy about snow elation. Oh lord. And then someone referencing watch for rolling rocks and 0.5 A presses. All right, let's keep going.
Don't be sad, Chad.
Wait.
After all, we have created the perfect utopia
This is picking
for
up where the
SiIvagunner.
last one left off.
No more snow, no more discourse. Just a grand,
Is
gay
this
old
an
time
alternate
and
universe where he says
high-quality
no?
rips. You can rule by my side, Chad. We can be the ultimate granddads. We will usher SiIvagunner into a new high-quality era. Come now, Chad.
Oh,
We
the
have
title
much
is
work to
referencing
do.
snow elation. Okay. True
True.
ending here. Oh?
Wait. What's that sound?
A true ending, I see. Is the voice gonna get sealed away or something?
The feeling of making a high quality rip. The feeling of being brown.
Yep. And you know,
feeling of doing what you do.
I bumped into it. Oops, sorry, I bumped into my computer.
Because people love doing it. True emotions. People part their emotions. The melody of the part. What is this?
Oh my god. The fact that all of this heartwarming message is being done with Chad Wharton sentence mixing. About a guy who ranted about the PS triple. That's the method of delivery for this lore.
Feeling called.
Chad. Excuse me?
It's called snow lash.
Oh my god.
Snow lash. Represents everything beautiful about love.
Oh my god.
Because you nice people all over the world. With tens of thousands of people upstairs.
Jesus Christ.
With their glow sticks as one fruit remix after remix by many different
And
fans.
this video has 14k likes and 266 dislikes.
What's going on? What are you doing?
They just wanted an excuse to have him say the word snow halation as many times as they could.
It's a song about pure love. It has always been an important part of SiIvagunner. And in that way,
Samari Lamau.
Ava, doing what you love out of your heart. Not anybody else's time.
And the filter on the video.
Anybody, anything, and nothing you do can't ever change that. I know the real SiIvagunner. Now your legal little bitch.
Legal little-
Agree with me.
Again,
You are a
the
fool,
stupid stuff.
Chad.
These
Without
insults.
the fans we would be nothing. We must appease them and attend to their every whim.
The gay Mexican is my ass. I think you're forgetting a little something.
No way. Is that?
That's right, nigga. It's the MF like button. You know
Wow.
what? You talk to me something force. People can't hate something if they want to. There's always gonna be
And they found
hatred
some
and violence.
WWE
It's
crossover
human
thing. Oh
nature.
lord.
But that show as hell ain't gonna stop SiIvagunner. So make them and pussy whatever they want, however they want. Hatred ain't shit to SiIvagunner and me tag. So to eat nothing to them and can't stop hate. I can't show as hell in carnage love. The MF like button is
And the crusty ass PNGs of the emojis there.
So,
Bro forgot to cut the crust off his PNGs.
You can't use the MF like button.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit that MF like button.
A bunch of bitch ass niggas try to talk shit. Express your love and
Watch out, the subscribe button.
stop you.
Damn it. Can't you see this is the ideal world for SiIvagunner? A world directed by the fans. I even sent Justin RPG to your world so I could devastate it quicker.
Lamau. Oh, we're gonna get more references to Justin RPG. Just you wait, chat. You already know.
And now you're using the MF like button. You idiot. You and I can't handle that
Love
sort
each
of
other.
power.
Love each
I
other.
know. It's real meager. Super smash that motherfucking like button.
And they gotta have the final chorus, of course. So powerful they needed 7 of them. And this, is that like custom orchestration in the background? I wonder who on the SiIva team first had the idea to put snow halation in the riffs.
No. I knew better for SiIvagunner, you fool.
He did a reference at Howie scream earlier. Or the, you know, zombie scream.
This is the power of the left like button. Not bad. Not bad at all. PS Vita. I'm coming to see you.
Okay. True ending, yeah. Let's see what these comments were. It's no relation about how the song sounds like a modern Sonic song, Lamau. This guy still has a DDD PFP. I don't know if that was from then. And again, the fact that that whole speech was done with sliced up Chad Warden words. Oh my god. The ultimate psyop to make the fans love snow halation. I guess we'll find out whatever happened to the voice after this. But let's keep going now. Let me check chat. Many early SiIva memes were SoundCloud memes. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Very similar overlap in the type of people that make both. The loudest store. Okay, this is a archive file. I'll have to read this. Within the town near SiIva's residence is a music store that sells various oddities related to ripping, known as... Okay, the Ben store. I have to replace the word with Ben. Okay, as the title implies, the store is owned by an individual known as Big Ben. Following info is extracted from a pamphlet. Welcome to one and all to the Ben store, the one-stop shop for musical emporium and musical emporium. We have everything from diatonic doodads to chord-changing creations and everything in between. I'm your naked and never negative store owner, Big Ben. Every item in our store is guaranteed to satisfy your musical needs or your money back. Here's a listing of some of the great things you can buy. HQ Ripper 8.0, the latest in ripping tech. It can rip from any game, rip whole songs for easy listening, or get a bit ambitious with a multi-track. The Ripping Enthusiast Pack comes with a wide range of sound chips and VSTs required for maximum quality. This new release of HQ Ripper comes with Denuvo Anti-Tamper, which prevents malicious reboots. Although, Denuvo, they've been in a little hot water for a while. A little sus. Scale converter. This set of scales can convert any melody to a whole number of musical scales. Mixolydian, Locrian, you name it, it'll make it. It's hard to read. The scale comes in gold, silver, or bronze finishes, so it doubles as a nice set piece. I like the background music, very nice, catchy. The Space Jam CD single. A tried and true classic, this banger will spice up any composition. All you have to do is slap it on. Now make sure it's in sync. Wow. Yeah, just make sure it's in sync. A lot of people don't read that simple fact. Holtman's note. Many rips use this song to fail it to be in sync. Yep, exactly. Kazoo. This iconic instrument can add a tantalizing buzz to your high-quality rip, popular with French customers. Chord clash be gone. Worried that a melody you're trying to insert clashes with the chords of your backing track? Just roll this gel onto your rip and those sour notes disappear. SD 9001. This all-new variant of the Roland Sound Canvas comes with actual romantique trumpet. Perfect for Toho rips. Thank God, let's go! But Toho album when? It took them how many years to make a Toho album? Too many, is what I'll say. We gotta have our zoom pits. Forget Famine Tracker. Oh wait, GXSCC. Forget Famine Tracker. GXSCC is a state-of-the-art program that emulates any and all possible 8-bit kind of sounds and music used by professionals. Simply get any MIDI, drag it in, and listen to the chiptune goodness. Orchestra in your pocket. Fresh off the market, the set of 100 Nano Machines. Nano Machines, son, is an orchestra that you can carry around anywhere at any time. Listen to the masterfully play some of your favorite songs, or prank your friends by sending them to their house to play the Psycho theme. Guitar Hero Controller. A great tool for your child to get started in the ripping business. The store was recently acquired by our corporation for 7 bajillion Holtmans, and all its assets were integrated into our ripping production line. So they were already doing this whole Holtman backstory thing in 2017. I said album, not album. Okay. We waited 4 years for 7 hours of Toho rips. We should have got way more, way quicker. More. Alright, we'll keep going. It was worth it. Insert that one Gabe Newell quote. I hope it was worth the wait. After 9 years of development. Oh, okay.
Don't be sad, Chad. After all...
Oh, there's a genocide ending. Okay. What's the genocide ending?
The perfect utopia for silly old... We can be... Come now, Chad. We have much work to do. Wait. What's that sound?
Alright, how does this go?
Nigga, fuck that,
Good work, Chad.
Oh, I see.
I had a feeling that was snowdellation. Now let's go.
Uh-oh. Burn everything down.
This was my plan all along. Fuck no.
Anniversary event, I see.
And fuck you.
Oh, he turns on everyone.
What I was all about that true shit. That PS.
He goes back to his old ways.
Chad,
he goes back to his old ways.
This is how you're going to repay me.
True loyalty
I
to the PS. Known better.
Guess who's wrong?
Oh, takeover.
Come on.
The laugh.
This place is now nice, slick, black.
What are these sound effects?
Nice. Is my chat.
So it was a takeover announcement.
Sony always wins, baby. Sony always wins. Ballin'.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's one ending you can have. Oh lord, what are the comments on this one? The review never ended. Wow. Oh god. Chad Warden activated. Jesus Christ. Well, that's an interesting way for an announcement there. Ooh, this is a longer one. Is this also, I assume with the title, I assume this is a continuation of the last Genocide Route video? Chicken and chips? Oh, that meme. We've seen that meme a little bit. How long is this opening segment? Is that it? Where are they going with this? Chad Warden likes chicken and chips. You don't say. Should I, like, skip? I don't see any dialogue. Skip 10 minutes. Oh, I'll I'll skip the, well, you can see the engagement thing here. I'll click to where the engagement begins. Should be starting any second. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello there. Okay, whose text does this belong to? So, what do you think of the new channel, eh? You don't like it? I don't know, I thought it was pretty goddamn funny seeing Chad be more like he actually is in the real world, lol. Oh, no. Also, chicken and chips is super funny, man. I could go for some right now. I got some chicken Alfredo in the fridge. Honestly, don't worry about it. This is just one of several possible timelines. Don't even get me started on the several parallel universes in those timelines. Shit gets real deep, lol. To tell you the truth, I just showed you guys in this timeline for funsies. Or I just showed you guys in this timeline for funnies. So you guys really want to go back to the old timeline? I don't know. Holtman kind of sucks, but okay. All right, I guess you'll see you guys there then. Oh, it's Woodman. Oh, does Woodman always use that font? Nice. Oh, that does it, yeah. I wonder who made this when I see nice on the screen. Oh my god. Okay. New video. Now is okay. So this is also a Holtman archive, but it's a different color. Woodman is a dimension traveler? Okay. This archive contains files, sensitive and confidential information. Unauthorized access is prohibited. It will result in termination. Blah, 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 blah. Holtman Works Company. File int black. Following the events listed in File 10, President Holtman ordered large portions of his newly acquired workforce into his office, previously the office of the voice inside your head, for a full deep cleaning and extraction. Found amongst the more general wreckage and debris were certain documents of interest seemingly written by the voice in a state of mania. Wait, is this during the Christmas comeback? This is 10 days ago! Wait, whoa, hold up. This was made 10 days ago! Doesn't this reference events in the actual Christmas comeback crisis itself? I thought there was a storyline like that in the actual Christmas comeback crisis. Chronological order of events. But we haven't gotten to the comeback crisis yet. That's why I'm questioning it. Why is this thing referencing something that happened in the Christmas comeback crisis when we haven't actually gotten to those videos yet? What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't read far enough. The contents of these documents and the context surrounding them leads us to the conclusion they were written in the time of June of 2016. Okay. This document was written and then stored somewhere to be found in the Christmas comeback crisis later. This was written in 2016. Okay. I see. I just didn't read far enough. My bad. Okay. Well, let's read these excerpts. It would appear the Harbinger has finally shown itself to the public. I was hoping I might be able to postpone things further, but I cannot afford to act as if I don't know what's going to happen. I've spent countless nights mulling over what to do, and it seems my time has run out. I don't know what it's capable of, not specifically anyway. I've seen glimpses, windows into what seems to be the path this reality will be destined to follow. Blackness, nothing but an empty void, except for it. Is this referring to Chad Warden or Siva? An entirely reality laid to waste by this monster who forces all to bend to its twisted, unfathomable whims. I'm leaning towards he's talking about Chad Warden. I feel in a sense responsible for carrying this knowledge with me. Even if it's fragmented, it's clearly a premonition of what's to come. I must act on it somehow. I cannot let Siva fall to its hands. Is this talking about the genocide route that Chad Warden did? I don't know. As I've been cursed with these visions of carnage and destruction, I have also been observing the state of SiIvagunner as a whole, that accursed snow halation. So we know this is written by the voice. Has only made this ordeal worse, both for Siva and myself. Maybe that is why the Harbinger continues to defend the song's presence on the channel. Yes, okay, he is talking about Chad Warden. Okay, I got it. Nevertheless, the vitriol has inspired, and given me a bit of an idea, a way to kill two birds with one flintstone. Very funny. It's highly risky, but I feel that I have no other choice given the matter at hand. splintering of the timeline, a way to quarantine that evil, to save our world and change its fate, to create a world free of my malignant influences, or any malignant influences, perfectly suited to the will of the fans, a hard reset of its current state from the ground up, a reboot, if you will. Oh. He did not expect Chad to carry his memories. I found that this discourse generated from jokes like snowhalation causes slight destabilizations in the world. It's a pain to witness, but with enough anger and dislike bombing, it could feasibly distort reality for me to step in and do my work. I worry, however, that time is not on my side here, and I haven't much of it before the Harbinger enacts his ultimate goal of engulfing the world in black. I will have to speed up the process exponentially by using my own means. Ooh, it's glitching out. It's a necessary evil for the sake of the ultimate good. Got music fading in. I understand SiIvagunner's ripping software can also probably break from the strain of the discourse, so I could plan some sort of modification with a replacement to make the actual reboot process easier on myself. If all goes well, we'll cordon off the Harbinger's destruction, eliminate snowhalation, and let me sleep soundly for the first time in my existence. My question is, what created the voice inside your head? Because I don't think it's specifically the voice inside Chad Warden's head. It's like its own thing. They never gone on the voices, introduction yet. I don't know how the voice was created. Damn it, all the cracks in my plan have begun to show themselves. I clearly did not spend enough time on possible contingencies to prevent this from happening. There is no use in dwelling on the past now. The fact of the matter is, the Harbinger remembers. Ah, yes, he found it. Chad Warden. Yep, name drop. He remembers. I can still put this together if I just play along. In one way or another, it does seem like my reboot has had some effect on Chad. Not the way I intended, but the situation is still salvageable. If I could manipulate him enough to go my way, nice, or at least the very least make him a non-threat, there is little to worry about. Perhaps I could even use him to further my goals. I could align him with my ideals, and he would be a valuable asset to me. His influence on SiIvagunner is far greater than mine. Surveying the channel currently, there may be a possible new contingency for me to seize. An error I caused in a rip some days ago. Ooh, he's found a back end. It has morphed and evolved into something beyond my initial expectations, and it seems to carry some kind of crude sentience within itself. I believe I can easily convince it to be on my side. After all, I did give it the life it now carries. Oh, is this the birth of the concept of figments? That's my guess. This is where the first figment is created. Like, the question is, what was the rip that gained sentience? Was it Small Nozomi, or was it something else? Or was it Woodman? It owes as much to me. I had to wager my chances in regards to whether or not I am ultimately destroyed are 50-50. In the end, whatever occurs is to occur. I can only plan ahead so far. It's a theory. A SiIva theory. Well, we'll find out soon. Still, I'm confident that I will see this plan to completion while satisfying the fans. After all, I've never been closer to creating a grand new era for SiIvagunner. Soon, all dissenters will come to realize the greater good in my vision. The fans' vision. Oh, you can hear the voice in the background for the ideal SiIvagunner. Even dear old Chad. What, is the voice inside the Haltman computer now, or something? I don't know. The rest of the paper is blank. The documents outline the identity of some sort of harbinger of destruction, that being Chad Warden, and implies that he may have had some ulterior motives prior to the voice's rebooting of SiIvagunner. Did he always want to destroy the world or whatever? I mean, did he always want to kill Siva? I don't know. If what's written here is to be believed, we may have just barely dodged utter annihilation. What could have happened had the voice not stepped in? These documents will require further investigation. For the time being, I have hidden them where I hope they will not be uncovered. Here's my question. From the timeline that we're looking at this Holtman terminal, did it follow the neutral ending or the good ending? Or, like, the true ending? I'm guessing the true ending because it's the true ending, but, like, I forgot the setup to the CCC. No one spoil me on the setup to the CCC, but I'm pretty sure the CCC had things being not looking the greatest in terms of the outlook for the Figments at the beginning. So, I don't know. I'd have to, at least see when we get there. Well, Flintstones was always a part of it, even in the neutral ending, right? I thought the neutral ending just got rid of snow halation. The true ending brought snow halation back as well. Like, the neutral ending brought everything back except snow halation, from what I understood. I'm gonna need a Booker's dozen of double frosted sprinkles after this. I'm guessing that's Haltman talking? I don't know. Oh, left leg of the Forbidden One. Isn't that a reference to... Oh god, what card game is that a reference to? I swear that... a reference to some card game. ARG stuff. Melody of the Heart has stopped. Ooh. The world was covered in darkness. It rings out in a heart-rending pain. For that moment in time, it all seems so familiar. 4 left. So, well, that implies that there's no more snow halation. Right? The melody of the heart has stopped? Well, in this point in time, it seems like snow halation is gone. I guess we'll have to find out by just going forward. File 06, The Supreme Visitor. September 2016. So after all the Chad Warden business. SiIvagunner has been largely reliant on figments created by others. Arguably, his most original is Green de la Bean. Oh, because this was the whole bean antics. I was never a fan of the bean shit in the SiIva rips. I was never a fan of that. Debuting on this day, he thought of the bean as his own son, the piece de resistance. September 3rd. The bean is killed in a coordinated attack by figment radicalists. I may have been one of those radicalists, chat. Well, I'm not a figment, so I guess not. Distraught with the loss of his son, SiIvagunner dedicates the channel to mourning his death. September 11th. Oh boy. SiIvagunner, still angry about the bean's death, completely overloads his channel, causing a dimensional rift and a mass wipe of the uploads that day. With this, another channel emerges from the rift, Flustered Fernando. I don't remember all this. Okay. Flustered Fernando's content is largely similar to SiIva's, but with a heavy emphasis on the controversial content, on controversial content from Elliot Roger to Poopa. Poopa? I don't know what Poopa is. Let's see. Give me a sec. No clue. No clue. The Google search didn't help. The channel's origin is unclear. Our researchers suggest that it was born of pure hatred from the soul of SiIvagunner. Some others suggest that it may be a visitor from another dimension who was a fan and created it as a tribute. Some theorize that perhaps an unknown hacker was behind its creation. Several live streams completely unrelated to the channel's usual content have known to be conducted on SiIvagunner, and one of those was, in fact, of Poopa. In any case, SiIvagunner has absolutely no memory of the uploads on that September day, and when questioned about it, denies their existence. File end. Let's just... SiIva liked 2001 a bit on that day. Oh! Well, the date was important then, the upload date. Interesting. Also, the Fernando thing re-uploaded some of SiIva's old controversial rips as well. It got terminated. Interesting. So, was it the SiIva team just going edgy for something? Like, making an edgy experiment in real life or something? I don't know. Let me see what the comments say. Or, oh, so there was a name change in these comments here. Let me look up that other name, see what the hell it's talking about. Oh, is it some controversial anime thing? Got the Jetsons banned forever. It was used a lot in that event. Okay, I don't remember anything from that event. I guess my mind got memory hold there. Or maybe I stopped following SiIvagunner after that, or during that time. Huh. Oh, people flagged the bean rips? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm just trying to get some more lore from the comments here. Okay, so it was event related to the events of that day that was canceled partway through. Gonna be honest with you, if an event like that happened today, I don't know if it would have been canceled halfway through. Like, as time has passed since 2001, you've seen more and more jokes about that event, and people get less and less, like, weird about that event. Like, it's become less and less controversial. Like, I think a famous example of that was Pete Davidson. I'm not a fan of Pete Davidson, but I'm pretty sure his father, or at least a family member, was a firefighter that perished that day during those events. And Pete Davidson dealt with his personal pain by doing comedy stuff and, you know, trying to make light of, you know, he was one of the first people to start making jokes about that event. And people kind of understood when he did it because he had a direct connection to the event, and he was using it as his own personal way to vent his, you know, collective feelings of frustration with losing his father. Anyways, that's a weird tangent. Let's just keep going on. Let's see what the rest of the lore has. Desensitized. Yeah, it has been desensitized since then, further desensitized. And again, you know, it's still controversial whether people want to make jokes like that, but it is definitely more desensitized than it was in the past. Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. I've seen this rip a fair few times. Oh, and it's showing a lot of the memes in order of their prevalence on the channel. It's our favorite girl there. When the Nozomi is small. I'll watch this one again. It's been a little while since I watched it. Was this the reboot era? Tito? Is that supposed to be Tito? Uh-oh. Felix the cat, yeah, with a Danyet thing. The bean, of course. Pokemon Go Kid. A lot of other stuff. I won't be able to name every meme here. DK Rap. Go my way. Oh, Mr. Rental. Waluigi and Wario. Was that the whole taco stand thing, or probably somewhat unrelated? Don't know what that sprite is. Homer. Here's Robbie. First mono reference. Love the piano arrangement. Yeah, I like that. And then the lighthouse. I forgot what game the lighthouse was from. Wasn't that from a game? Tengami. Okay. You know, I should build a copy of that lighthouse in my Minecraft world. That would be cool. Well, Chad Warden at the very top, of course. The harbinger of himself. So the rip was the snow halation of the ARG. So it was like, what, was this a cap off to the ARG or something?
I finally did it. The most high quality video game rip.
The bean machine, the mouse.
This is my magnum opus. I no longer need to upload high quality video game rips. I haven't slept for so long. I forgot what dreams were like.
Does a statue dream? Does a statue sleep?
Now I can finally rest.
Does a statue eat?
Good night.
Siva goes to the bed for the first time. It was supposed to be the end of Siva. Well, it was uploaded on October 29th of 2016. Did the channel actually take a hiatus then? I forgot what happened during that time. Oh yeah, this guy. Imagine a universe where Joel never chose to play that knockoff game. Somehow. He played a different game and none of this all ever existed. Oh god, what a timeline swap. Yeah, the playlist has 99 episodes. We're not going to finish it all, but we're certainly going to make a dent. Halloween was right after, okay. That's a very shitty MM2 wood, but, I mean, it's MM2 wood. Kind of makes sense. 2017, this trip.
Caution. A virus has been detected.
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. No.
Since when was... Well, when did Michael Rosen premiere on the channel?
Nice.
As a meme.
Blah 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 blah.
Aha! I see. They were just... This is Woodman's interpretation of the lore. So in that document we saw earlier, the first figment or so that he was referencing from the glitch to rip was Woodman. Huh. I think my first guess was Small Nozomi, but no, it was Woodman from MM2 Wood. So, of course, Woodman doesn't take shit seriously, so this is all a lore that the voice is saying. He's like, I don't give a crap, man.
Blah 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 blah.
Many months later.
Yep, and this is Siva going to bed.
Z.
And Woodman controls it, right? Woodman takes it over. Previous granddad rip is now 8 years old. Yeah, let that sink in. Although I already have a sink in my bathroom, I don't need another sink. So I'm guessing this was a Woodman-related takeover. Make Rip's button on the keyboard, Lamau. Jesus. Oh, God. Weird to think that Woodman came from Mighty Number 9 Rip, although with the release of how that game went, kind of makes sense. Nice. There we go. So the first figment was Woodman. A PT video. You were robbed after PT. Like, come on. PT was a taste into the world we would never get in terms of releases.
Granddad was such a drag. Every day he'd upload the same high-quality rips from the same games.
Is this a Siva horror game? Oh no, PT was a demo. PT was a demo of a horror game. They're just using this as a vessel for lore.
Yeah.
I think it was like a Silent Hill game it was gonna be.
But then one day he goes and ends the channel. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway.
Now who's speaking?
comes with him.
So this is announcing that SiIva will be back. Okay, for a Halloween thing. Oh, what's that song in the background? I've heard that. And then all the comments are like, PT was cancelled, and the bottom text. Okay.
What do you mean the Simpsons air their Halloween specials late all the time? That's a terrible excuse.
I heard the words JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the unintelligible bit.
Listen, buddy, Oh.
Huh. You're tearing me apart, SiIva! Nice reference to the room there. It sounded like Alvin Lamau. Oh, it was Sad Violin! That's what it was! You were right! That song I heard at the end was Sad Violin. So, because PT got cancelled, did that comeback get cancelled? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Alright, another archive file. The Werewolf. I need to take a sip here. October 19th, 2016, SiIva's house. SiIvagunner begins to show his weariness. He's been uploading for 7 months now. A rep is uploaded on his own without consent. Woodman, Mega Man 2. As through here that the Figment Woodman is able to escape the confines of SiIva's computer into the real world. Okay, yeah, so the first Figment. October 28th, SiIva's house. SiIva uploads his final rip and goes to sleep. Woodman jumps at the opportunity and takes over and assumes control of the channel. October 29th, SiIva's house. After much deliberation, Woodmans begin work on the Figment transport device, an apparatus capable of transporting other Figments into the real world. Woodman runs a test and decides to transfer Rush, Mega Man's dog, into the real world. The dog is unnaturally rabid and takes a bite at Woodman. Rush escapes into the Netherlands, never to be seen again. I do kind of remember this, though. Woodman tinkering and trying to import all the Figments. I remember a little bit of that. SiIva never woke up again until, like, 2023, actually. What, has it been just takeovers since then? Oh, God. And submissions, I guess? Okay. October 31st, SiIva's house. A full moon, Woodman loses control over... Oh, we got text being erased. Loses control over himself and undergoes a transformation into an entirely black thing. Into an entirely black... Okay, I can't read it. Text is corrupted. Uh-oh. Is this ARG stuff? Looks like ARG stuff. Comments say 8-bit beast. Oh, 8-bit... Oh. Ooh. I'm guessing that was related to a Halloween event. But if the reveal showing the 8-bit beast was Woodman from last year is anything to go by, it's a wear costume. 8-bit beast is a Halloween meme. I think I've seen a rip or two that had 8-bit beast in it, but I never actually realized that it had lore stuff with it. Huh. Transforms every Halloween? Oh, wait, is that true? I don't know. Chat, is this real? Okay, well, we have a Halloween-related archive file. Let's see what the next one is. It's a 20-second announcement. Oh, there's the beast. Gadunk, 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 gadunk. And you can see Woodman in the costume. So is it more so Woodman decides to put on a costume and say, haha, funny? Lamau. Just in time for Halloween, November 16th. Wait, is that the upload date? Yeah, it was November. Nice. Ooh, okay, we finally reached it. Oh, I think this is the events they were talking about earlier. I'm gonna run and take a quick restroom break, but I think we finally reached the beginning of the Christmas comeback crisis. Only took us how long? Only took us an hour and a half! It's been an hour and a half, chat, of straight lore. Give me a second. I got around to the restroom, but after that, we'll actually begin the CCC proper. Okay, give me a second. Alright, chat, I'm thinking we're back. So, we finally reached the Christmas comeback crisis. From what I'm aware of, this is the episode that just recaps Woodman going in to see his computer and doing all the Figment stuff. So we'll see if that is correct. Again, I have some memory of the CCC. I've forgotten most of it. I just know some of the characters that will get involved later. Apparently Snoop Dogg's in it too. Oh, it's the voice. Oh, okay, never mind, I'm wrong. It's the voice getting in. Oh, so more Figments. So it was the voice creating the Figments rather than the Woodman. Making Holtman? Why would the voice want to make Holtman? Wait, is Holtman still in the seat with him? Did he jump onto... Oh, no, he's behind him in the seat. Okay. So he's taken over the city with magic. Turning the lighthouse... Oh. The old memes try to fight back. When did Meta Knight become an old meme? Like, I get Meta Knight was a big part of the CCC. When was Meta Knight an old tier meme? Because these are, like, the classics. Was Meta Knight always there, too? I guess you gotta tie it into Planet Robobot, because, of course, this... I get it. This is mirroring the intro of Planet Robobot, right? Because they tie in a lot of the characters of this with Planet Robobot, and, of course, that begins with Meta Knight getting shot down and, you know, DDD getting defeated and stuff. Yeah, okay. We're paralleling that. Yes, I know that. Holtman is a Figment, but, like, they gotta tie it into the game somehow. I will say I am a huge fan of the Halberd. Like, the battleship Halberd is one of my favorite fictional warships of all time. Even though it just has Meta Knight's face on the front of it. But the Halberd is, like, weak as hell in every single appearance it's had. Like, come on, give the Halberd some credit. Like, no spoilers, of course. Well, kind of spoilers, but it's a 8-year-old game. You end up fusing with the halberd for the final boss fight of Planet Robobot, so... Oh, capturing a bunch of the newer memes. Oh, there's Robbie, too. Why is he capturing all the figments? Wasn't he the one that spawned all the figments? Oh, there's Nozomi. Well, I guess some of them were spawned by Woodman, then. Like, Holtman spawns in some of them, and some of them already existed. And thus we have our setting.
Ha 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 ha. I'm back.
Did they ever explain how the voice came back? Because, like, did Chad Warden not end up killing him? I don't know. Because I thought Chad Warden killed him. Well, wait. Well, then, he was defeated, though. But, like, we don't know what happened to the voice after he was defeated in the true timeline? I don't know. I guess the voice was just in hiding? I don't know. And they have the Smallets are there in the background. I really love how they incorporated the Planet Robobot soundtrack into all of this, which is very nice. SiIvagunner just be an anime now. Not exactly. It went on hiatus for a long time. Anyway, let's keep going. So we have some bits here. Oh, no, this is just straight up the pure Christmas comeback crisis. Now, we do have a few side episodes in the middle of some of these, or like some little rips for lore in the bits between the episodes, but this is the actual proper Christmas comeback crisis. So that means I'm gonna have to be doing the narration. Get ready, chat. I don't have this on a fast speed, do I? No, I don't want it on a fast speed. Got to be able to narrate. An imposing tower extended into the sky, overseeing the landscape. The city, glowing bright with industrial lights, was far removed from what it once was. LCD billboards covered the walls, advertising foreign products. Oh, it's going too fast for Amy. I may have to slow this down. It's going too fast for me to read out loud. LCD billboards covered the walls, advertising foreign products, and what wasn't covered by these was made up for in neon lights aplenty. Flying robots with spotlights slowly hovered above, patrolling the streets. Many people in the city were confused, trying to make sense of their surroundings. Crowds ran back and forth. And in the middle of it all stood a small purple-haired figure. There's our girl. Her name? Nozomi. Oh. This was not the place she was used to. It felt like she was forcibly dragged out of her home. It all happened not even a couple of minutes ago. Nozomi felt like she'd been sleeping for months. The last thing she could remember was finally being able to sleep after a performance that seemingly went on forever. Oh, so she was tied to the old SiIvagunner's ripping spree. I see. Then a flash of white, and suddenly she awoke in a strange room. Oh, so all the figments were shoved into SiIvagunner's house. Okay, all at once. All of her friends were there, but they were swept up by a mysterious tall figure who seemed to have a pyramid for a head. Was this before Joke Explainer? I don't actually know. Again, I think one of you in chat last stream mentioned something about the timeline with Joke Explainer, but I don't remember. The tall figure had broken through the roof of the room and was making its way across the land. As he flew across, he seemed to conjure giant skyscrapers out of midair. Nozomi wondered how she evaded capture. Perhaps she was too small, and the figure did not notice her. And here she was now, in the middle of the city. The lights bright, the robots on patrol, the people running around, trying to get their bearings. What was going on? Nozomi knew there was only one thing she could do. Find her friends. it's explained a bit later. Okay. She scuttled quickly across the streets, high and low, looking for some kind of lead that could help her find them. But then, suddenly, a sound played out of nowhere. The people hustling and bustling stopped in place to turn to watch one of the many screens in the city. Nozomi turned to watch the screen as well, and it flickered on, to reveal a tall figure with a pyramid for a head. Citizens of Earth, welcome to your new domain. Oh, should I give the voice an accent? I'm not good with accents. Can I do a Gordon? Maybe a Gordon would work. Citizens of Earth, welcome to your new domain. There is no need to be frightened. Please make yourself at home. Allow me to introduce myself. You may call me the voice inside your head. Oops, that's a bit loud. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. I'm sure you all enjoy the festivities in my new metropolis, grandiose city. And if you don't, my patrol bots will make sure you do. Trust me when I say this is for all the greater good. After all, I am sure you are familiar with the tumor upon your cultures that plagues us all. Over the top. I'm going with this accent. This is what I'm going for. Weeaboo anime bullshit. It has infected our once noble, pure culture with degeneracy and filth. Anime is, and it always was, a mistake. The music, the animation, the characters, the stories, all garbage. And by God, I will not let it ruin Christmas either. So, it must be purged. All anime and weeaboos must be struck from the earth. In fact, why don't we start right now? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Cinderella Girls. Get us out of here. We didn't even do anything. The Cinderella Girls from the Idol Master are guilty of being idol trash, and as we all know, there is only one true idol, me. We cannot allow this idol filth plaguing our media any longer. President Haltman, will you do the honors? Ooh, what am I gonna give for Haltman? Haltman needs his own voice. Should I go with, like, Mafia Boss or radio announcer? Well, I don't think I could do a radio announcer. Oh, the human. No, I can't do a radio announcer. What? I don't know what I should try to do for Haltman. Oh, God. I'll need to give some character an Irish accent, but I don't think Haltman is fitting of that. Oh, God, they're all crushed. Oh, he didn't even say anything. It's okay, never mind. Wham! There was a loud crunch sound as a giant piston swiftly crushed the Cinderella girls on screen. It slowly retracted to reveal the bloody remains of them. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure Siva wants to establish the villain pretty quickly there, then. Take this as a warning. Defy my rule and you will be punished. I will create an all-new, perfect world, free from weebs and Eastern influence. You will all thank me later, trust me. Ha 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 ha! But for now, why don't you just lay back and enjoy Christmas with your family? President Haltman and I will be working round the clock to provide you with the highest quality entertainment possible. We have plenty of musical performances in store. Get in the holiday spirit. My mecha armies are being deployed across the world as we speak, bringing holiday cheer to each and every human on Earth. I look forward to speaking with you all again sometime. Goodbye, for now. Here's the question. I forgot, I think Santa may have been a character later, but is the voice a Santa denier? If he is a Santa denier, then there's no reason he should live. We should instantly kill the voice because all Santa deniers need to be executed immediately. The screen shut off. All people watching started to murmur amongst themselves. Clearly, there was more confusion than before. And Nozomi knew this was bad. She had to find her friends. Thank God Nozomi's mutant this. I would not try to do a voice for her. Figment detected. Figment detected. Capture immediately. Nozomi turned around to find a hovering robot shining a spotlight on her. The siren's blaring. Suddenly, on the sidewalk, a manhole opened and ejected a large, spherical mecha. The mecha opened and closed tens and started to pursue Nozomi. For those who don't know, this is one of the robots from Kirby Planet Robobot. They obviously had to incorporate this into the game, hence the soundtrack in the background. The crowds of people scrambled away in terror as the robot pursued the small Nozomi, who was running away as fast as she could. I like how they say, the small Nozomi. Nozomi had to find a way to escape the robot and find her friends. She can't find the Cinderella girls anymore, they're dead. I wonder what the comments were on this first one. They were like, oh, they're actually doing this, aren't they? Oh, Lord. Stuck inside crunch sound effect, Lamau. Oh. There's a ringing in my ears. Not coming from my headphones. I don't know what's causing that. Maybe it's a sign. The voice in my head is getting to me. Meanwhile, in the tower. Okay, I will need a voice for Haltman. I just can't decide. It has to be something I can do. What would be a good voice for Haltman? Although then again, let me think about this. Chat kind of died off, where the viewership is pretty much dead at this point. Should I just... Should I split... I mean, I know I'm gonna have to split this into multiple streams. I don't even know if I should, like, split it now and pick this up again at a later date. I don't know what to do in that regard. Because there's pretty much no one watching right now. How long is the second episode? 7:55. Well, we'll do this. Let's round out the second episode, and we'll leave the rest to the next time we pick off, because eventually I'll try to get through all of it. Let's just do one more episode. I'll need a throwaway voice for Haltman. What about... I'll do the first thing that comes to mind. Maybe an actual British accent? I mean, I don't know if I can do one. Voice, the patrol bots and spherics have detected a loose figment. It's not British, but whatever. Bring up the screen. The screen revealed a picture of a spheric chasing a small figure. Nozomi. You were the bane of my existence just a few months ago, and I will have my revenge. Are you alright? Yes, of course. Anyway, I have been developing a new mass production robot for crowd control. Would you care to see it? The voice walked up to Holman and observed the blueprint he was holding. The Harlequin Force String Bot. Oh, it's a bean bot. Interesting. Oh, God. Yeah, I was never a fan of the bean. It's called the Harlequin Force String Bot, or String Bot for short. Its purpose is to suppress rioters with the power of sound. It can also fly for up to 24 hours. The String Bot is designed with all natural renewable materials, making it a low-cost venture. Interesting, and a great way to bring the power of the bean. You've done well, Haltman. Thank you, voice. I hereby authorize production of the string bots. Get these schematics to Angry Joe immediately. New character draw. Affirmative. Holman prepared to leave the office. Oh, and Holtzman? Do not think I have forgotten about your daughter. If you keep up the good work, I will grant you your wish. Oh, we've seen a recent video last stream about how, or 1 or 2 streams ago, about how that may not even be possible. The voice may be lying here. Down in the city, in a dark alleyway. A steel door stood tall, dimly lit by fluorescent lights. Beyond the door was a small, dingy room filled with smoke and empty bottles of alcohol. A large banner with a hand symbol was flung across the wall. 4 hooded figures on a couch were talking amongst themselves. Oh, I remember this part! Hey, yo, we be the Rappers Union. The voice be a... I can't say that. This society will mend. We're ballers to the end. Slam! I'm guessing one of them's Charles Barkley. May our flows be ill and our... Oh, wait. May our flows be ill and our chains golden. Amen, brother. Oh boy, there's the reveal. Jam. You said it, Barkley. Aight, Snoop Dogg, come at you with this real ass shit. We need to expand our hood. We can't be stuck in this dank ass basement all day. But Snoop, there are robots in the other building. No problem, Chip. In our scouting trips, I found ourselves some GATs and 48s. We can take on those metallic-ass guys any day. Shit. I got one problem. I can't say a lot of this dialogue. Sup with you? I just broke my wrist, eh? Well, that's your own goddamn fault for bashing on the steel drums all the time, soldier boy. Ain't even living up to your name. Hey, that's just how I cope. That's just how he copes, man. Well, cope with this. In 2 hours, we'll be taking over the next building. Bring your pop guns and your pride, for shizzle. Soldier, use your mouth to shoot if you have to. First the next building, then the block, then the whole city, you'll be our oyster. Voice be damned. Barkley, what do you think? Slam! Of course. Now that's what I want to hear. I'ma toke up before we take that shit over. Snoop, Soldier, Chip, and Barkley all started to smoke weed before their huge assault. Meanwhile, just outside, Nozomi was being chased by the Spheric. Nozomi had no means to defend herself. She was too small. All she could do was run. Nozomi ran into an alleyway, and she was cornered. The Spheric closed in on Nozomi while she tried to look for a way out. Suddenly, Nozomi noticed a large exposed wire next to a puddle. Of course! Nozomi jumped towards the wire, with the Spheric in pursuit. Just as the Spheric was about to make its way across the puddle, Nozomi grabbed the wire and threw it in. The electricity short-circuited the Spheric. It shook violently and then slumped to the ground as its eye turned off. The hatch atop its head opened. Nozomi had the strange feeling. For some reason, she felt like she had to jump inside the Spheric. But what would happen? Putting aside all her hesitation, she removed the wire from the puddle and hopped right inside. Suddenly, a bright green light burst from the Spheric. The robot's color palette changed to purple, blue, and green, to match Nozomi's hairstyle. The eye fell off the robot, and in its place, 2 LED eyes flicker on. Nozomi looked at the control panel of the robot. Smolitzer activated. Pilot Nozomi Tojo. What was this power Nozomi felt? She had just gotten into the robot, but she had felt like if we had piloted it all these years. Nozomi could move the robot's arms and legs just like her own. Figment detected. Target Nozomi. Some flying robots spotted Nozomi in the alleyway. Perhaps now was a good time to test what the Smolitzer could do. Nozomi turned to face the robots and threw a punch. Boom! One of the flying robots was destroyed. Blam! With the second swift punch, another robot was smashed to pieces. With a flurry of punches, the Smolitzer pulverized the swarm. But one robot was trying to get away, and it was too far for her to reach. Surely she had a way to blow up the last one. She ran toward it and tried to throw a punch, but the fist on the arm started to blast into the sky. Another fist popped out of her hand. Not even a moment later, it was a ranged weapon. Nozomi aimed her fist at the escaping robot and fired. Kapow! A direct hit into the robot sent it flying towards the ground. Such power, the Smolitzer can help her defend herself and find her friends. Suddenly, Nozomi spotted a few people back in the alleyway. Let me give it a quick pause here. Kirby asked for it. Well, I mean, yeah, she's piloting a robot from Planet Robobot, or like from the game, so it makes sense. Hey, let's storm this shit. You ready? I'll be their worst nightmare. Let's crank these robots to pieces. Slam! Of course, Barkley. On my lead, let's run up on them. Snoop signaled with his hand to the Rappers Union and proceeded to kick in the door of the other building. The Union moved in and brandished their guns at all the people in the hall. Get the hell down, we're taking this shit, you hear? Everyone ran outside, screaming. One person stood his ground. I remain loyal to the voice, you will not take it over on my watch. He pressed a button and in the middle of the hall a hatch opened and ejected a Spheric. Open fire! The Union focused their power on it, but the bullets had minimal damage to the hull. The Spheric changed one of its arms to a gun and fired off a volley of lasers. The Rappers took cover and none of them were hit. Ah, my wrist! Oh, one of them was hit. Ah, soldier, you alright? I'll be fine, I can make a new wrist somewhere around here. Quit yapping and shoot that thing. Slam! Jam! Of course. Barkley tried to throw a basketball at it, but it bounced off harmlessly. You tried, Barkley, and that's all that matters. Suddenly, a fist came out of nowhere and clocked the Spheric. It was Nozomi and the Smolitzer. The hell? The Smolitzer ran up to the Spheric and started to bash it to pieces. It was too strong for the Spheric to handle, and soon it was nothing more than a pile of scrap. The citizen looked at the Smolitzer, dumbfounded. Well, so much for that. Ah! What does this sign say? Nut Shack, nut with Overlord, voice ending anime. That's quite a sign there. Oh, I love all the Kirby music. He ran out into the hall and into the streets. The Rappers Union cautiously approached the Smolitzer, ready to shoot. Guns down, we can't do this shit if this thing was mad at us anyway. Snoop noticed Nozomi in the cockpit. Sup, Nozomi? Nozomi smiled and waved at Snoop. Of course she knew the Rappers Union. They were colleagues at work she had in the past. Thanks for saving our asses out there. Now we got more turf. Ballin' to see you again, Nozomi. I'll wave too, but my wrist hurts. Jam! You want to join the Rappers Union? We the best. Khaled seal of approval. We gonna run the city. Nozomi shook her head. She had a job to do. Your loss, but thanks for the muscle and hustle. Nozomi gave one last wave. She piloted the Smolitzer back onto the streets. Alright, let's pimp our new base out. Can I bring the interior No. No interior crocodile alligator for you. Alright, well that was episode 2. So, that actually kind of rounds out this stream fairly well. We've hit 2 hours in the stream. Most of the viewers are gone. We do have some left, so thank you all for sticking around. Of course, these will be archived afterwards, like every stream. I think this is a good stopping point for now. We made it 2 episodes into the CCC. We're about, well, not quite a third, but we're, just ended episode 24. And, just based on the viewership and getting ready for the next, coming days, I think I would be fine with doing more streams to get through all the lore stuff, honestly. So, question is if I want the next stream to be an immediate continuation of this, or if I wanted to, pace it out with other streams. That's the main thing to think about. But, I guess I'll maybe talk with people on Discord about that. But I think that given that, this is a good place to leave off for next time. And, I'll just leave it up to the Discord announcements to show, and the Discord to figure out what's going on next. So, for those of you who it's the new year already, Happy New Year. For those of you it will be soon, Happy New Year's Eve. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and go to the ending soon. I do want to continue this. Eventually I want to get through this whole playlist. I really do. But, it depends. Is there still time? Well, I was about to wrap up the stream, just because, the viewership, was lower, and we want to space this out a little bit more, probably. I was about to wrap up the stream. What were you thinking? Because, I don't know if I'm actually going to do more regular stream stuff this stream. I mean, if it's just, a one-time dono, go ahead. But, nothing more than just one last thing to wrap it up. I'd only want to do, one thing. That's up to you. I mean, there's a chance that the next stream, I don't know if the next stream's going to be a continuation of the lore stuff, or if it's going to be a regular stream. So... But yeah, so we got to the end of this 99 video playlist. We got to the end of video 24. So we're not quite a third of the way there. We're more so a quarter. We're just almost a quarter of the way through it all, which that's a little intimidating. I'm looking at the average length of these videos, and it's like, well, some of them are lesser than others. Some of them are longer than others, so... It'll be interesting. I heard one of the second to last videos was a bit longer. Yeah, one of the more recent ones is like half an hour long. Oh, Lord.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum,
nice. Here, I'll pull this up to end the stream. We'll end right after this. Thank you for the dono. I don't know if Snake Eater would be my favorite song from the Metal Gear franchise, but still. Is it this one? This Spaghetti Eater thing? Well, I mean, I guess Metal Gear isn't the furthest away from lore, just with the whole, you know, SiIvagunner rebirth with the Metal Gear references, and the eye patch, and the scar thing. Okay. Why is it a blue shell thing? Okay. Is this like some channel lore thing with the channel that made it? Is that Gmod footage in the background? It's all faded, or I mean, it's all blurred. Happy New Year. But yes, Happy New Year to you as well. For me, it will be a new year in 6 hours. I can't tell what the footage in the background is for a lot of this. What is BI supposed to mean? It's for a reanimated collab. Is Blue Shell Incident... Oh, DSI. So I'm guessing that's an animation Blue Shell Incident or something? Some, like, YouTube project? The one animation they did there in the past looked like Omni-Man. Why is Garfield there? What? Oh, it's a Vine Sauce video. What, was it like a ROM hack or something? Is that what the original was then? I don't know. Well, let me look it up. Let me Google it. I mean, I appreciate the Snake Eater in the background, but still. Alright, I found it. Okay, so it was some Joel stuff. Okay, I added some videos to my ever-growing Watch Later playlist then. Snake Eater is a good song to end the year with emotion, especially with how emotional it is. Ah yes, my favorite song to play while climbing an inexorbitantly long ladder. Oh, that was a short and sweet little collab there to end off 2024. Nice. Yeah, I did add some videos to my Watch Later based off of the Blue Shell incident, so and the reloaded one reaction. So thank you for letting me know about that, and thank you for the dono. Happy New Year as well. I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here. I will be doing more of these lore streams. I don't know if the next stream is immediately going to be a lore stream or not, or if it's going to be a regular stream. Again, I'll talk with the Discord about that. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a happy New Year, and I will see you all whenever the next stream will be. Peace out. Have a great night. Have a